Hi everyone and welcome back to Big Oggie's World. So today is a beautiful day outside, but the evenings have drawn in, and because of that I kind of feel like around about 8 o'clock in the evening, just sort of before you start sort of settling down properly for the evening, I like a cup of tea and a piece of cake. Now we've made lots of cakes and this is going to be one of the easier ones. It's something that I've not done on the channel before, but it's very quick, so let's just get to it. So I'm going to make a Madeira cake, but I'm going to put cherries in it because I like a cherry Madeira. So obviously if you want to add other things into your cake, you can do that, but the basic mix will be the recipe. So John put the ingredients down below. My oven is already on preheating because, like I said, it's very quick to put together. So you're going to need 160 fan, 180 if you don't have a fan, and it's gas mark 4. Then you're going to need a 7-inch cake tin, which I have greased with cake release and also put a liner in the bottom. So that's just to doubly ensure that it comes out with no problems. So the great thing about this recipe is there's no faffing around with mix this, butter that, do this, do that. The whole lot just goes straight in all together, okay? So in goes caster sugar. I use golden, you can use whatever you've got. In goes self-raising flour. Ground almonds, not many, but just a little bit. In they go. Then into that we're going to add our butter, softened. You want nice soft butter, otherwise it'll just take you ages to mix it and that's no fun for no one. And then we're going to use 4 large eggs, so in they go. And you're all looking thinking, oh my god, it's going to split and it's going horrible, but trust me, it all comes out in the end. So I'm going to get my mixture going and we're going to mix the whole lot together until it forms a nice batter. Make sure you scrape your sides down. And although it's a quick recipe, also don't be in too much of a rush. Make sure that you beat some air into this. So give it a good sort of 5 minutes or so, and you'll see the colour will change anyway. Okay. Scrape that all down again. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is prepare my cherries. So the thing with cherries, generally, I find, is that no matter what you do, they tend to sink. So I've looked on various different things and they all say that if you dust them in flour, then they won't sink. So I've got quite a lot of cherries here. I'm going to add about half, maybe a few more. And then I'm just going to zip my bag up and dust them. Now apparently when you do this, because of the flour that clings to the outside of the cherry, it makes the cake mix around it thicker, which helps it suspend within the actual recipe. Okay, so I have extracted my cherries from the flour, and what I'm going to do now is just fold them into the mixture. Obviously what you don't want to do is bash them up with a mixer because you'll end up with broken up cherries. So I quite like my cherries quite big, so I've left them in halves. Obviously you can cut them smaller if you want to do cherries. You don't have to do cherries. Like I said, you can put whatever you like in, but I do think And Madeira is a lovely thing with a little bit of something in it. So that's that. In the batter goes into your tin. Level your cake mix off. And then I've literally got a few whole ones left. I'm just going to plonk on the top. Now, sometimes you may find with a Madeira or even any fruitcake actually that you might get a dip in the middle when it bakes. If that is the case, the easiest way to do it, when you take your cake out, if it has got a dip in but it is cooked, when you turn it onto a cooling rack, turn it upside down and the gravity will help the cake level. So you don't have to use the bottom of the cake, you can still use the top of your cake, but if you just cool it upside down, gravity will help bring the dip back to where it should be. But obviously make sure your cake is cooked first. Okay, so this is going to go into the oven now for about an hour and 15 minutes. I'll check it after an hour to see how we're doing and we'll take it from there. I'll show you at the end. Hope you've enjoyed this recipe. As I said, very quick, very simple, makes a lovely substantial cake. If you do like it, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, it really helps. If you have, thank you very much, you're very much appreciated. And we will see you all again really soon on Big OGGIE World. Bye for now.